And hello, everybody. Now, we do this. What is this now, Tony? Episode 51 or 52?
51. Episode 51.
Wow. We just recently celebrated our golden anniversary. Although, which one of us looks more like a golden girl? No, anyway.
Hopefully no one tonight.
I was just referring to your blonde hair, dear.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Dorothy and Sophia.
Would I do such a thing?
Yes, you would.
Well, that's totally beside the point. So here we are at episode 51 of Naughty or Nice.
Yes. Oh, and
I myself am the naughty Alexis Flame.
Yes.
And that hoe over there is
the nice Tony Holperm. And you know what I realized?
Nice. What?
It's actually tomorrow is my 5th year anniversary of doing drag.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes.
Sometimes I forget she's not a seasoned performer as I am. In English, that means sometimes it's hard to forget. It's hard to, sometimes I remember she's not old as fuck like me. The F-bomb, oh no.
Oh, well. Oh.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck. Yeah, now it's been said.
And I'm wearing this beautiful beaded jacket that you gifted to me. What do you think of it?
I think it looks great on you, actually.
Thank
I'm mad at you. Although now here it is all this time later, and it'll probably fit me now.
Yeah, right. Oh, you know what? I have to ask you.
Yes.
Your sister isn't back in town, is she? Because I thought I heard.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure, but I had heard rumors of her lurking about. Let us hope not.
Oh, she better not show up here at my house. I mean,
oh please, you know what? Just because you said that, watch it happen. You know the bitch always turns up when and where she's least.
I tried to be nice to her that one time.
I warned you.
I know you warned me, and she just stabbed me in the back numerous times since.
She slept with my husband.
I know. And she tried to sleep. She tried to sleep with mine.
No. All the same, she's not to be trusted.
Oh, I know. I don't trust her for a minute. Not for a minute.
Ever.
So I just hope we don't see her anytime soon. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there.
From your mouth, my dear. How you go seriously? I've tried everything to get rid of the bitch. I've even sent her a tanning bed under the guise of being a new coffin.
Right. Why didn't it work?
Oh, please. That idiot ex-husband of mine that you booked probably pulled the plug.
Oh, man.
Now, I'm not saying that I hate my sister, but if she weren't already dead, it wouldn't faze me to pull the plug on her life support to charge my phone.
Won't bother me.
And I'm not saying that she's a slut, but her favorite lipstick shade is penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony Flame is not to be trusted.
Don't trust her. Don't trust her.
No,
people.
Tony, honey, I warned you.
I know.
Now you believe me.
I know. You warned me. I was just trying to be a nice person.
Well, sometimes you can't be nice. You have to be.
And look, yeah, I was trying to be the nice one, and look at the thanks that I got.
Welcome to my world. Speaking of nice,
yes,
we have a fabulous guest for you this evening.
Yes, we do.
The main reason she's here is because they say, Alexis, you know, you are what you eat. So I'm going to eat me a skinny bitch. So, crunch. Ladies and gentlemen, all of our viewers, and even undecideds, would you join Tony and I in welcoming from Vermont the fabulous and rather stunning Carmen Gettit?
Oh.
Hello.
She was asleep. Hello, Carmen.
Now she looks like Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I tried something different. I was going to try wearing a wig for the first time earlier, but I decided to go with my natural hair. I think it fits
okay.
I can see in which direction this is going. Yeah. Oh, Tony, you froze, and the angle that you froze at was just everything.
Good.
where's my phone? If that happens again, I got to take a picture.
Got my best side.
No, but it was definitely your best look of sustain. So, Carmen, first off, tell us about Carmen Gettit. Too slow. I'll ask the questions.
All right, we'll tell you about us.
What dress size do you wear, bitch?
What?
Dress size.
Size.
Whatever's cheapest on the rack. I'll check it in if need be.
I didn't ask you your price range, dear. I asked you what size.
Let's see.
Okay,
is she checking the label?
I had to get a beverage.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I'm not mad at you for that. But no, I didn't ask you your price range, dear. I asked you what size dress you wear.
You know a lady never answers a question like that.
And if I were talking to a lady, I wouldn't have asked it. Now, once again. As she looks behind her.
Yes.
Honey, look at what you're wearing. Ladies don't dress that way. Gals like us do.
Oh, hello, hello, Danny.
Danny, how are you?
How are you?
Oh, he was talking to you, though. Obviously, he doesn't remember me. That's fine. No, but seriously, because the fabric, it seems that the fabric in the dress you're wearing tonight, dear, would be a pair of opera gloves for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? She told me she researched the show before coming on. Oh, yeah. Obviously, she came prepared.
No, today I was listening. I was doing a little naughty or nice in the background while I was working.
Uh-huh. Obviously, more naughty than nice. Another one that's disgustingly pretty. I mean, no, because we've had Amy, we've had Bethadone. I mean, these bitches in Vermont, which is to me the ass crack of nowhere, are pretty.
By the way, I didn't answer your question. I copped out on that one. My name's Carmen Gettit. I'm from Vermont. I'm a drag queen from little old Rutland, Vermont. Let's see.
Yeah, but the question was, what is your dress size? Meanwhile, back to me.
And I'm avoiding that one. Trying to embarrass me.
Okay, you know what? Let me just text Bethadone.
Yeah, we'll get the
No, but like I said, whenever fabric went into the
she just texted me the labels. Oh, interesting.
Oh, did she?
Yes.
I
didn't think the number would be that high.
Ooh, obviously Bethadone is
size.
Well, you know, we do have to allow for certain things.
Yes.
I mean,
irregularities.
It's as much of a curse as it is a blessing, because we find ourselves having to buy dresses much larger than we would normally care to admit to wearing.
Yeah.
But that's because they have to be altered around the bridge. Actually, I don't have boobs. I have flotation devices. They keep getting in the way. But then again, so did the wheels of my training bra. So how long has Carmen Gettit been in existence? And were there any drag incarnations before Carmen Gettit?
Carmen Gettit was the first one. It's probably been about 4 years at this point. I did see my dear partner Bethadone Clinique.
Hi, Sandy.
She's been doing drag for quite a few years, and we started dating. And I started off.
How many is quite a few?
It depends on what you consider drag. She's definitely been in the scene and doing things similar for most of her team.
Because I think I've probably been doing this longer than your parents have been alive. Never mind, Tony. We're not volunteering the information because the bitch won't tell us her dress size. So,
going back to
that.
You know, if the other girls are there with her or watching, I know they're laughing their ass because they're like, "Ha, bitch, now it's your turn." So, no, and we had fun with Bethadone, but I'm loath to admit it, I was evil to Amy.
She deserves it. She deserves it. She can take it.
Well, she can definitely take it because it was one of our most fun
episodes.
She
could.
She could definitely take it.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what? And I had no reason. It's just, you know, basically, It was just one of those days. I woke up in one of those moods, and don't act like it's never happened to either of you. You just wake up in a mood and you're like, you know what? The whole world can seriously eat shit and then pen their memoirs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. Or you get up and go, has gotten up and left. No note, no fuck you, no nothing.
Nothing. No.
Zippity doodah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hating this bitch. She's so pretty and she's young and she's thin. And the worst part of it is, I booked her.
Yeah.
See, I
Don't
usually
blame
yell,
me.
yeah, keep it going, bitch.
Don't
I
blame
usually
me.
yell at Tony for such things,
Yeah.
like for booking my niece Ashley Jade, and then here I come with a whole crop of supermodels.
Mm-hmm.
But see, my excuse is they're for my pantry.
No, you're working your way through the Vermont scene on this show, all 6 of us.
Really? Oh.
I'm honored to be right in the middle.
Well, yes. Well, yeah,
So-
that's right.
So there's only 3 more shows in this series.
Mhm.
Oh, but wait a minute. No, I still have to book Donna, and this isn't the complete list. That's in the living room. Because our next guest from Vermont, just because I wanted to know the origin of her name, will be Emoji Nightmare.
Fabulous. We love Emoji Nightmare. I highly suggest her.
Oh, she's a pisser. We like her. And plus,
Mhm.
like us, well, more like me than you, Tony, because you're petite.
Yes.
And she's a big girl, and I want to get more big girls on the show.
Mhm. She's very funny, very beautiful, very talented. She's a good
She
talker.
is funny. She is beautiful. She's also talented, but like me, she wears a dress size above 10.
Mhm.
Got to get more of those, unlike you skinny.
Oh, Carmen, you have a fan in the audience.
Hello, Rachel.
Friend or family?
Friend, family, a little bit of both.
Well, yeah, chosen family. See, I believe that blood, other than being very tasty, blood only makes you related. It's love and loyalty that make you family.
Mm-hmm.
So, now Rachel, I'm reading the thing.
So, Rachel interviews her.
I'm having a senior moment. Deal with it. So, Carmen, how many clubs in Vermont are there for you ladies to perform at?
0.
Clubs. Clubs.
Okay, let me rephrase that. How many bars are there for you to perform at?
There really isn't too many around here. Burlington seems to be there's like little hubs all over Vermont. Burlington seems to be like the main hub. Burlington and Montpelier. There's
But
quite a
those
few-
are adjacent towns. That's not oh no, Vermont is a state. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I need a cigarette. No, but but seriously, how far do you have to travel though?
We do have a couple things going on. I live in Rutland, Vermont. We do have a couple things going on in Rutland, Vermont, but
Okay.
we do travel to Burlington. Everywhere is like an hour and a half away. Sadly, it's like a good hop and a skip to get anywhere that we need to be. But Burlington is definitely a great hub. There's a huge, surprisingly, an amazing burlesque scene in Vermont.
Well, I'm surprised there's not a drag scene to complement it, since for years they went hand in hand. Because when I started, about a century and a half ago, I learned from the very last of the vaudeville and burlesque female impersonators. Honey, you think you see fabulous drag today? Oh, you should have seen these bitches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely get a lot of inspiration.
These bitches even made their own false eyelashes, and I'm not talking about out of construction paper.
How the hell do you make a false eyelash?
I know how to do it, but it's an unconscionable pain in the ass.
Oh.
But basically, it just involves, let's say, it would have to be somebody that out of drag had long hair, and it involves a tweezers, some fishing line, and patience that I simply don't possess.
Jeez.
I mean, but no, these bitches would make their own false eyelashes. They would hand bead.
And you're talking about burlesque girls?
Well, actually, them too, because Gypsy Rose Lee actually made all of her own gowns. the legendary stripper,
Mm-hmm.
the one the play is about. No, but seriously, but these queens, I mean, it's one thing to hand stone. When I say hand bead, I mean hand bead, needle
Mm-hmm.
and thread.
Each and every single one.
The only person I know who comes even close to that today, Tony, is our girlfriend Sandy Hammond. She made me a beautiful gold lame gown a few years back,
Hmm.
and the beaded trim is not something she bought and tacked on. She hand beaded the trim, right down to finishing each sequin with a caviar bead in the center. No, but seriously, Carmen, I thought I'd ask because, like you, Beth, and Amy, it's very rare, at least here in New York. I mean, Tony and I personally know a handful, but young queens like you are not normally. Thank you, Ambrosia, my best friend. A lot of the younger queens our way are not as they're not as polished as
Mm-hmm.
gals, and you would think living in the ass crack of nowhere, you gals wouldn't look the way you do, but you do, and I'm not mad at you.
I appreciate that.
I mean, seriously, because when I see the girls that want to look all dewy, that doesn't work under a spotlight. Trust.
Oh, Alexis loves the dewy girls.
Not the Dewey girls.
And I mean, and they don't wear sequins, they don't wear beads. They look like they got kicked out of Mandy's or Rainbow.
Sometimes they're not. I don't even know what some of them are wearing.
No, but then these young bitches, they give you realness on one level or another. Like, come on, Bethadone wore beads, naked beads. That bitch. This whore is wearing glitter. When I met her, you were the one that I thought looked like Julia Roberts.
That was Bethadone incognito. She didn't have the big old titties yet. And you don't often see her in a brown hair.
Yeah, just the fact that she was able to wear that dress that Julia Roberts wore in Pretty Woman. That was alone that I just wanted to reach down her throat and snatch out her vocal cord. You won't be needing those. And all I want from you is your voice.
As long as you keep the boobs, who needs?
Oh no, I do. I know. Well, like I said, senior moms, I get them confused. No, actually, Carmen was the one that, as it turned out, at Crystal's birthday party, was doing the song I was going to do. But since I didn't drive well over 4 hours to get to the party, I changed my song.
And that was very gracious of you.
Well, you know what it is? Because also a lot of the younger girls I've met, we'll say they're not very respectful at times. And these ladies from Vermont, including Carmen, they were excited to meet me. I can't understand why. And they were nothing but respectful. So, I mean, I had to.
If you gave me any shit, I would have bowed down in a second and
No, but they were just so sweet. And just as nice as they knew how to be.
No, we were so glad to be there. Crystal come down, our little mutual friend who's introduced us.
Yes, well, Crystal told me these are my sisters from Vermont. So basically, I adopted them on the scene. Wait, hold on, let me let the cat out of my room. Go ahead on it.
The cat has to do important cat things.
Yeah, I left the door cracked because, put it to you this way, he's going to be back momentarily scratching at the door, and I'm not getting up again.
Yeah, he just came back.
There you see? This is why I no longer have a dog, ladies. This is why I no longer have a dog. It's not the walking the dog that bothers me, but I live on the second floor. But at 3 o'clock in the morning, when Fido wants to just go out and sniff, I'm not the one.
No.
I cannot imagine having a dog in New York City.
Well, I actually don't live directly in Manhattan. I live in an outer borough of New York City. I live in this country called Queens.
Ooh, very fitting.
Actually, there's a story I'll tell you off the air. But they call this county or this borough Queens. Bitch, I am not the only one here. Yeah. I mean, seriously. But no, but all of them, like, say, I had nothing bad to say about these young queens.
Well, that's good.
No, it's not. I'm Alexis Flame. I had nothing bad to say about these young queens.
You'll
That
find
hasn't
something. I
happened to me
trust that.
since
You'll find
Ashley
something.
Jade. But no, like I said, I mean, and talent. I don't remember the last time I was able to move like these, but this bitch especially, she puts energy into a show.
Oh.
She brings the noise.
Oh.
Because I saw a video of her because I was gonna do, I think, what was the song, Carmen? I Am What I Am, or the song that I changed.
Stole?
What?
That I stole? What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Yes.
Oh, it was I had I Will Survive mixed into
Oh,
something.
I Will Survive. Yeah, so I did instead. I did Alicia Bridges. I love the nightlife.
Yes, you did.
And then I saw a video of Carmen doing it not too long after.
Okay, this was Bethadone once again. Blame it on Bethadone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, I need to get fucking ginkgo biloba. I'm done. That's this episode. Thank you, though. Anyway.
And once again, welcome.
It
Not
is-
nice, where every episode is the last
Since
one.
it was Bethadone that I can say, even though the bitch brought the noise, she lost her hair. Oops. She's there saying, "Oh, fuck that old hag," isn't she?
Was there a wig malfunction?
There's often a wig
Well,
malfunction.
if you call doing a cartwheel and losing your hair a wig malfunction, well, then why, yes, there are.
Mhm.
And Carmen's sitting there just smiling, so pretty. I was like, yeah,
I had nothing to say on that one.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, bitch, she's reading you, not me. So anyway,
we've all
so
been
then
there.
basically, I'm sitting here at a loss because then if that wasn't the case, then other than switching up my song, I got nothing bad to say about the bitch. Can we get a call in? No. Anyway.
I know. Let's get some comments going.
Yes.
Actually, I'm surprised Crystal isn't on and commenting.
I know. I am too. Is she lurking? You out there, Miss Crystal?
I don't know. Haven't seen any comments from her.
Ooh.
Crystal, come down. See you watching. Ethel Satilli.
Crystal, come down. Please report to the office.
Ooh.
I know. I love Crystal come downs. It looks like she's out there.
Oh, there she is.
I'm
That bitch. Yeah, I get that, Crystal. You need to help Mother. I can't say anything bad about Carmen Gettit. Give me something. Give me a hint. Sounds like. Well, hello, Tom. Tom, honey, you and I need to talk, sweetie.
Oh,
She says she's under the weather.
Tom Pepe is so handsome. We hate him.
Yes. The Crystal says she's
Disgustingly
under the
handsome.
weather.
oh God, not the Rona. The Rona's coming back around.
No.
I
Please.
heard a lot of people who haven't got.
Yeah, she's saying tail between her legs because Crystal usually comes and helps Mother on Thursdays. Hello, Tom. How are you, handsome?
Playing hooky.
But yeah, Crystal didn't come to help Mother today.
Oh,
So
hi. Hello, Gina. That's Gina. She's the owner of BTW, the bar in Oceanside. Finally, a new bar in Nassau.
Hello,
well,
Gina.
thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, so I've had the honor of getting to perform there a few times.
Gina, what are you cooking at the bar? Inquiring minds want to know. She's got an
Yes,
Italian
Gina.
name. I'm Italian. I want to know what she's cooking.
And Tim Lee says that Carmen is flawless as always.
Not Tim Lee.
Yeah, T, that's true. That's why I'm sitting here trying to read her to filth, and I got nothing.
Oh, well, good.
Well,
Well,
good for you,
Crystal,
Crystal.
all her COVID tests are negative, so not good.
Yeah,
that they
you know,
saved
I got
it.
those free COVID tests in the mail. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm looking at one right now. Hold on.
Yeah, I have them
Do
too.
some funsies. Well, do a COVID test.
I have them too. Yep.
Nice.
So,
And Tom loves your hair, Alexis.
yes, Tom, it's my natural color.
Yes.
Crickets.
We're all wearing our natural hair tonight.
Well, it's never been
Again,
done.
with the famous
It came out of the bag this way.
drink.
Oh, Gina's cooking for the Lions Club. They're starting.
And there's a Pride
chapter.
chapter of the Lions
Yes.
Club. Okay, we
Yes.
have come a long way. That
Yes,
makes
we
me
have.
happy. That makes me incredibly happy. Well, then maybe we'll have to have Gina on the show. Maybe we'll have to have Gina as a guest on the show one evening.
Yes, Gina, let's arrange it.
Gina, would you be interested?
And Roberto Corona says, "Hi, dolls."
Oh wait, wasn't that Bethadone's? Wasn't that the one? Or was it? So it was either Hounding, but no, Bethadone was here. I think it was Amy Lee. Oh, look at this, Carmen. You have all. Well,
Oh,
Gina,
Gina says
we'd love to
yes.
have you.
Gina, we will talk. We will schedule a date.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, actually, maybe
I'm really seriously hating on Carmen right there, because she knows. She's like, yeah, bitches, I'm pretty, and I know it. Eat it.
I know, disgusting.
Yeah, I did.
Wait.
I did right by adopting these bitches from
Wait.
Vermont, because this one here with her attitude could definitely pass as one of my kids.
I think I have a mole and a mustache filter I can put on her. Wait a second, let me see here.
Don't do that. That's just.
I'm kidding.
I mean, I want you to, but don't do that.
Oh, and Colleen Wright, she's waiting for your next brunch, Carmen.
Oh, we love Colleen Wright. Big fan of Colleen Wright.
Okay.
She's the unofficial mayor of Vermont. She's got a finger in all the different activities, and currently has a
Is
finger.
she really?
Be happier. We're big
Oh,
fans.
now, mind you, now there's this. Oh, I forgot her name, but there was a controversy because someone out here has the same stage name, but one of them is a real drag queen, and one of them is a woman playing a drag queen. I get so confused.
And what was the name?
Something. I don't know. Something like a cocktail.
Leave me out of this.
Oh, she knows.
She knows.
Oh
She
my God.
knows.
I got absolutely no comment on
Oh,
that.
she had to. She was
Ooh,
dodging the
great.
crossfire.
We need
She was
Like
not-
I said, there's only 6 of us. Stop putting us up against each other. There's only
Yeah,
6
but-
of us in
But
Vermont.
drag queens are supposed to have wieners, not tacos.
Oh my God, that is a controversial opinion these days.
I know. But considering
Yes, Rachel, we're talking about the drama.
considering I have been doing drag since I catered the Last Supper and booked the hookers for the after party, I can go there.
Yes.
So,
Do you know who TJ Wiersbicky is?
yes,
No.
I do.
That's our lovely Miss Amy Lee. You know where that bitch is right now?
Yes, I do.
Canta,
She's
Dominican Republic.
Where is she?
She's in Punta Canta, Dominican Republic. She's on a fancy.
That's what I thought, because that background looked tropical. Hey, Amy, go fuck yourself.
There we go. Mhm.
Well, hopefully she doesn't have any cosmetic surgery while she's there, because if she gets infected and comes back here, not a single surgeon will see her.
Mm.
That's happened to a couple of my girlfriends. They went to the Dominican Republic or other places
Mhm.
to have work done on their face or dental work or whatnot. And if you do that, and it is significantly cheaper, but if you do that, you got to stay there until the healing process is finished. Because if you bring that back here, you're fucked.
Mm.
They won't even touch you on botch, okay?
No, I imagine you've actually seen a lot of that, especially being in the city. I know that.
Well,
that's-
as you know, those doctors, they're on the West Coast and they're celebrity cosmetic surgeons. So a lot of people have applied to, from what I understand, I have no proof of this,
Mhm.
but from what I've heard, a lot of people have put in to be on botch, but when the origin of their surgery was discovered, just like any other doctor, no, I'm sorry. I think they did one or two. I don't know, but I love the show because some of these people, and I'm like, because
What did they fix for you, Alexis?
She was one of the rejected ones.
Really, Tony? You really want to go there, Jim?
I'm just asking an honest question.
We're shooting in high def, honey. Who would actually believe that you're significantly younger than I am? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Oh, she says no work getting done here, just getting drunk. Smart move.
Another one of my kids. Go figure.
Oh, she said, get her, Carmen.
Don't say it. I think they missed it. I don't think she heard that.
Yeah, okay. Amy, Amy, when you get home, honey, we're gonna talk about your Liza wig or Nita. So meanwhile,
Nice.
see, you know what? And this is amazing because Carmen's hearing all the shit, but none of it's directed at her, and she's the actual cast.
I know it feels good.
Oh, I know she's living for this, and she's gonna make Amy and fucking Beth Joan eat it. Yeah, I came on the show, and she just read YouTube bitches to fill. She loves me.
That's the best shade.
I'm not mad at her. I really not say, oh yeah, she just complimented me. You bitches, she read to
She's a
fill.
smart queen.
No, but like I said, all of them were very sweet. They really were. So if I want to get the real tea, Amy, you call me by my first name. Do we know each other that well?
Gonna have to wash her mouth out with soap.
Oh, fuck that. We'll wash her mouth out with Jägermeister.
She's probably already doing that.
She said she was drunk.
She said she was
Hey,
getting
Tara,
drunk.
how are you? So, now...
Your government name. Amy says your government name.
How rude. Not my government name.
Not the government name.
So, I can't. Oh, so anyway, I meant to ask. So, this one I'm bound to get right. So, since you are Beth Jones' other half, I gotta know, just how long did it take to unravel all of that black PVC?
People who don't know the backstory behind that sounds a little dirtier than it actually is.
That's beside the point.
It rolled out very smoothly. It was stored very nicely.
Yeah, now tell us the truth.
The PVC?
Yeah.
She's I can't vouch for how well it's stored now, but when we checked on it, she's in beautiful condition.
Oh, you helped her with that too? Honey, no, because you know what? I'm just glad Carmen was
Amy
over
says
it.
Carmen
Now,
was
you know
over
what?
it.
Even though Amy just threw your ass under the bus, Carmen, I
Threw
can
you
actually
right under the
believe
bus.
that. Just the way she arranges herself,
A true sister.
like a younger version of me. She got to look at that. She goes, "Yeah, you bitches have fun. I'm having no part of that bullshit." I can see this, Carmen. That's what you did, wasn't it, girl?
No comment?
On grounds it'll most definitely incriminate her.
Incriminate
I
her,
admit.
yes.
She probably picked up a quarter and she's like, just not giving a drop of fun.
Now, how does that work? Being drag queens and in a relationship, because I couldn't.
I know. Have you met many others like that?
Very few.
I've say in years and years ago, I was in a relationship with a brief relationship with someone who also did drag, but nowhere near as often or as well as I did. So no, because see, that's not something that we see a lot of in these parts. I mean, here in New York.
No, rightly so. I can definitely see how it could get treacherous, but on our end, I really have very few downsides on it. Yeah, we support each other.
I mean, the only downside I could really see is, well, if a piece of your makeup's gone missing, you know where to look for it. Yeah, at the same time, if you
that is a upside.
But no, well, I think the upside would be if you bitches actually wear the same dress size. Wardrobe doubles. Hey, bitches.
Yeah.
No, that is the case. We are very similar in size, so thank God. I'm the one benefiting off of her more than she's benefiting off of me. I'm more of the leech on the drag relationship.
Yeah, but see, just the fact that but Carmen, just the fact that you admitted that, that's something else that you would never find here in New York.
No.
Oh no, because it's the bitch that didn't have it. Like, oh yeah, she wears all of my stuff. All of
no, I am definitely the leech. Bethadone is the one who does the hair. She'll definitely splurge more in outfits that I might steal and wear.
Stealing is such a harsh word.
Yes,
we'll just say you had a gig and you didn't have enough time to ask her.
Borrow something.
No, but there are.
I was like, well, yeah, you know what? That works for me. I got to remember that.
Borrowed. It's borrowed.
No, but seriously, but only 2 or 3 years you've been doing drag and you look the way you do. I actually commend that. I mean, I'm actually because it's Toni and I don't get to see the queens in your age group bringing across drag for what it is actually supposed to be. And it's quite refreshing, I have to tell you. It is. I mean, not that we haven't seen Like, say, a niece of mine, a little sister of Tony's, Ashley Jade. We love Ashley, even though the bitch is the CEO of her own cosmetics firm. Uh,
Being sold by Urban Outfitters now.
No way.
I know. Shout out to
Yes,
Ashley. Yeah, Chaotic Cosmetics.
Chaotic Cosmetics. It's
That's
on the
my
Urban
niece. That's
Outfitters
Tony's little
website.
sister, Ashley Jade.
I'll give her a plug because she is donating product for the Totally Awesome 80 show that we're doing.
Yeah, which is something I wanted the Vermont girls to come down for, but they have prior obligations.
They're booked.
That's the fact that we had to change the date several
love
times.
So keep trying, because I
What
will
was that?
take that offer. I said keep trying me, because I will take you up on that offer someday.
What?
Just come down for a little show, a little something, a little say hi, a little skippy doo.
Well, honey, my apartment's big enough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my sofa pulls out. I mean, yeah, honey, you bitches are always welcome here.
Nice. We'll definitely make an effort this summer. And that is
Fortunately, I don't have that much skinny drag left, so I don't have to worry about anything disappearing. Although what I might do...
That's what I would be worried about disappearing.
What?
Those necklaces.
Oh, well, I made this and the earrings. I made Tony's necklace also. I want to definitely make you gals some jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Very blingy.
No, because oh my God, there's Robert Sorrell, there's Pheromones, there's Thorin, which is Tim Thorin and Emperor Rob DeSanto. There's a lot of great jewelers here in New York who do the custom rhinestone jewelry. Some of them have created for movies and Broadway shows.
Mm-hmm.
But during the pandemic, and of course, even with finances not being what they should have been, I mean, but their creations worth the money, hell yes, but very expensive, because you pay for beauty. But I started watching YouTube videos and started making the jewelry myself. Now I don't consider mine on the same level. It'll probably be years before mine is on the same level, but it is pretty and it works.
Oh, it's beautiful, and that's how you do it.
You're very kind. Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah, and basically what it is, I have fun with it. Right now, for me, it's very therapeutic.
Mm-hmm.
And I've made a page for it, Crystal Fire by Alexis Flame. I got to start loading pictures on it now. But no, I'd be happy if you girls want to come down for a weekend or whatnot while you're here visiting. But Beth and Owen can tell you, there is a house rule. If I cook, you eat.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in drag right now, so Tony can't give the warning. Ha ha! Because every time I attempt to invite an attractive young man for dinner, Tony has to blurt out to them, what was that, Tony?
It's a trap!
Well, there's this rumor going around that at my age, the reason I look the way I do is because I somehow managed to extract life force from attractive young men. Gee, I wonder how that rumor got started. Tony!
Might have slipped.
But see, I'm the naughty one. Tony is so nice.
I'm the nice one, Carmen. I'm the nice one.
Oh, yeah, no, Carmen, you don't get it. I mean, I can see it now as I try to cart me off in a straitjacket. But you really don't understand. She really is a bitch. As she's sitting there, dabbing tears in the corner of her eyes, as they drag me away, kicking and screaming.
Horrible things about me.
Only for me to come back a couple of moments later using the straitjacket to dab blood from one of my fangs, thanking her for the snack. Bitch. No, but it's funny too, because we've said this before. Part of the reason that we came up, or Tony came up with this concept, is because we'd be on the phone every morning, still are. Because every morning I have to call her to remind her that she's a bitch.
Otherwise, I would completely forget.
As I give the Betty Davis, Baby Jane Hudson eye roll. And Tony would tell us something about some latest piece of tea, about what the tea she thought was hot. I didn't even give lukewarm because I didn't give a drop of.
I'd be like,
and I'd be like,
I ain't one to gossip. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but all I'm going to say is,
I know that's the dangers of putting the shit on live. You have a couple cigarettes and a couple drinks, and the truths just start coming out.
Oh, I don't need that.
No, she doesn't need
I mean, I can have a cocktail and then tell you how I really feel. But trust me, I don't need to.
Yeah, she doesn't need that. She doesn't need
You know that little,
liquid lubrication.
filter that tells you probably shouldn't say something? I don't have one of those.
Like, I squashed that long ago.
Yeah, honey, and it's not like they forgot it. It's not like it's malfunctioning. No, honey, I came out of the factory without one of those.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't offered. The year I came out, I guess that option wasn't available.
Yeah.
Amy Lee has a very similar problem, which is why I've been asking her to do something similar like this with her.
I like her so much.
I know.
Oh, honey, I know. I love me some Amy Lee.
No,
Yeah,
she is
because like myself,
Yeah.
Amy Lee has a terminal case of the fuck it. And
Yeah.
there is no cure, no vaccine,
No.
not even any cough drops.
Uh-huh.
It
It is contagious.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
That's
Oh, honey,
terrible.
once you get the fuck it's done. And never
Mhm.
mind any STDs or any COVID. There is nothing on earth more contagious than the
Mhm.
fuck-its. See, Tony's got the fuck-its too. She just tries not to tell anyone. No, because see, Tony does not lose her temper as often or as quickly as I do. Most normal people or sane people don't. But when she does, oh, girl, it's a doozy.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, you've got no.
I'm a slow burner. It like it takes a lot, but once it like reaches
Oh, but once it reaches the boiling point,
the mercury
oh,
explodes.
honey.
It just explodes.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
So, Carmen, do you have a quick temper, dear?
I have a very calm temper. Bethadone is the hothead of the relationship. Just today, she's borderline getting in a fist fight with her downstairs neighbor over her dog.
Oh wow! Wait, can we hear? Can we get closer? Can we hear this? No, we don't need to hear this.
My floors are too thin for all that.
No, but really, I wouldn't have thought that out of Bethadone.
Really?
Because see the two
compose
women.
herself very nice in your home.
Because just what?
She must compose herself very nice and demure in your home.
Yeah, she did, but no. But see, the thing is, to look at both, even though both of your drag aesthetics are similar, to see photographs of you side by side, you actually look like the one who put your foot in the bitch's ass.
Nice. That's nice to hear. I like that.
You really do. You look like the girl. Yes, I'm pretty, but don't fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
You actually look like the dangerous bitch, and Bethadone looks like the sweet one. So to find out, it's quite
actually.
She's gonna get a kick out of that because it is,
I like that.
Bethadone will
I like that.
Will she cut a bitch?
She will cut her bitch. Like actually, like I'm scared. I'm scared to say that.
Oh, so Bethadone is definitely a child of mine. See, because me, I don't give a drop of fuck.
Uh-huh.
Oh, excuse me, can you say that in my good ear? Bam! Oh yeah, I'm not known for my patience. I'm not known to suffer quietly. Other than a performer, I'm not known to be anything good. Yeah. Well, I'm known as a good performer. Well, that's something good.
That's something. That's something going for us.
No, I don't know. I find that people try not to get on my bad side.
You're like, I don't know why. Shows the fangs.
Go figure.
Oh, well, that whole thing going on, like at the Oscars, where Will Smith went and slapped the crap out of Chris Rock, or whatever the
I'm
fuck.
curious your opinion on that.
Well, you know what? The man should have kept Will Smith's name out of his mouth. I mean,
His wife's name.
His wife's. I mean, whatever. But seriously, but what Will Smith did, I can't defend that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not on national television. I mean, not that he had a choice, because basically, come on. It's like if he didn't, well, he might have been a very old man by the time he got any coochie again. But
He would have been the one getting slapped on the way home.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, me, I would have waited for him out in the park. He's like, I gave you a pass on TV. Now I'm gonna shine this parking lot with your ass.
Mm.
See, because I would have told him, it's like, okay, you got to pass on camera. Now I'm about to beat the black off your ass. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now you're getting all types of canceled.
No, but yeah, right. No, but and they banned Will Smith for 10 years from the Oscar ceremonies.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right,
do I think he deserves it? Yes, because I feel he should have comported himself better.
Mm.
Now, if you want to wait for the man outside or catch him in a club or a restaurant, by all means, handle your business. But on nationwide TV, I mean, and it is the Academy Awards.
Yeah.
There should have been more decorum. I'm sorry. And the fact that he got to keep his Oscar, really?
Yeah, he accepted his Oscar like 10 minutes later. Like,
Yeah, but you know what? But that was basically a slap on the wrist. But no. Do I disagree with what he did? It's not that I disagree with what he did. I disagree with how, when, and where he did it.
Mm.
That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I believe because, I mean, as an entertainer, the Academy Awards is something sacred. He desecrated it with his actions. However, also Chris Rock should have also remembered where he was and what he was doing. And, and he knew Will Smith was a nominee. So, yeah, he should have left the woman's name. He should have left Will Smith's wife's name
out of his fucking mouth.
And, oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. No, but then Tony Homeperm.
Me?
Experimenting with Photoshop.
Oh, yes.
Superimposes our faces over theirs, saying, this is what Alexis Flame did the last time I suggested she wear sensible shoes.
Whack.
And again, I had nothing.
I know. From my little listening of Naughty or Nice today, I've gathered a few true facts, one of which is if you wear flats, you deserve the death penalty.
True.
All right, well, let's see what else you got.
You're not doing drag.
You do deserve the death penalty for wearing flats, but what will grant you instant death?
Oh, the instant death. I wonder if she found that out.
Well, the death itself will actually be slow, painful, and drawn out, but the sentence will be passed.
I'm interested to see if I'm breaking that rule, the instant death.
No.
Well, she could be. We only see her from the waist up.
That's true.
Is Hospital Socks in full drag?
Seize her! No, but see, sensible shoes.
No, what were you actually gonna say? Is there something?
Yeah, stocking feet.
When you're performing.
See, to me, yes, I'm old, bitches.
The claw.
To me, this is a sensible shoe.
Sensible shoe, yes.
So you're talking no open toe? Is that what you mean by?
No. What is this on the bottom of the shoe called?
The heel.
Thank you.
A fucking dagger.
If you're wearing shoes without those, sensible shoes. Number one, think about it, ladies. There's fucking nothing sensible about doing drag.
No.
So why the hell would I wear a sensible shoe?
Just getting heated over that one.
Oh, slowly I turn. But then again, the last person who suggested that I wear sensible shoes was also under the impression that they look like a real woman.
Ooh.
There is that.
Ooh. Do we got any other absolute no-goes, death penalties in drag?
Oh, and
I remember from Amy's that you're not a fan of the mix. You're not a fan of the long model.
Oh, the mashups. I have seen a handful of mashups that were executed rather well. However, for the most part, okay, now I'm a lung cancer survivor, but there was a time when I could sing and rather well. Toni is a very gifted singer.
Mr. Heat Miser. I know it's still in there a little bit.
Well, it's in there somewhere. Yeah, this bitch, I wanted to lip sync it. She wasn't having it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, sorry, keep going.
I mean, all right, put it this way. I wouldn't say that I can sing, but at least I can still carry a tune without the help of a wheelbarrow. Now, back to my story, which I forgot what the fuck it was now. Where did I leave off?
The inexcusable.
Oh yeah, some of the Mick
Oh
Dragon.
yeah, well yeah. This person thought she looked. This person thinks she looks like a real woman, and then you gotta sit there. Don't you know that CoverGirl doesn't cover boy? It certainly doesn't cover old man. So, but no, but I was going somewhere else with this, and I forgot.
the girls who kick off their shoes when they're performing.
Oh no. Well, there's a rather famous lady from here in New York that did that during an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
We both know her, Tony. We've worked with her.
Which one?
We're not going to say on the air.
We'll say it off air.
It was on live television. You're not saying nothing bad about it.
It doesn't matter. We happen to like this lady, so we're not going to be that shady. But the lady, she's been in her. She's stirred up more than a bit of controversy. That's part of the reason we love the bitch so much.
I'm sure.
But the thing is, though, any queen on RuPaul, when it comes time to lip sync for your life, bitch, if that's when you decide to take your shoes off, you might as well not even bother. If I was on the panel, don't even bother with the lip sync.
Yeah, really.
Just go. Just go to the dressing. Just go back to the workroom, scribble on the mirror and lipstick, get your statuette, and get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Kick off your shoes to lip sync for your life. No.
You know, Bethadone is notorious for breaking a heel mid-performance because she dances fucking hard, but she'll just keep going with that. I've seen her slightly break, and then she slams her foot on the ground to smack off the rest, and then finishes her number looking like
I gotta teach her how. I can teach her how to dance without destroying her heels. And also, when she buys the heels, like if she's buying them online, you really can't do anything. But if she's buying them in person, what I like to do. And I learned this from my late brother because we had a fetish wear website. I give the heels what Sandy used to call the squeeze test. See how when I squeeze it, there's hardly any motion. It's just my fingers. That's a good shank on the heel.
Mm-hmm.
If you do this and you feel motion, do not buy the shoe.
Oh. I'm gonna have to go throw away some stuff now.
Because if there's any motion, either the whole heel will crack off, or worse, it'll snap right here.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the heel breaks off, it could be reattached. If it breaks here and it rips the fabric,
it's done.
Say bye-bye, shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, and see, but also it's funny because, oh dear. Another well-known lady here in New York, Carmen Gettit. She used to do this showcase at one of the bars in Chelsea. I forget the name. The bar's not open now anyways. I changed owners and changed names. But, you're welcome, Jamie. Mm-hmm. Yes, the squeeze test, girl. Remember that.
Squeeze test.
And when you squeeze the heel, if there's any motion other than the very, very slightest of give, leave that shoe on the shelf. Pick another
Put it back. Put it back.
But
don't dance in it, right? I mean, use it as like just a.
Well, part of wearing high heels is dancing. I mean, you wear high heels for formal events.
I'm saying, like, if it's a heel that you really love.
Well, if it's a heel you're iffy about, yeah, and especially like I'm even at my heaviest, I was always very light on my feet. I'm a ballroom dancer, but some people when they dance very hard and very heavy. Wear lower heels,
right? If
you're gonna dance for that number. Sure. Why? Because they're harder to break than the tall stilettos. Okay, if you know that this happens when you perform, then you need to take steps so it doesn't happen. Because seriously, I don't care if it's sex, gambling, eating, drugs. One of the most expensive addictions out there is drag. Look at Tony, I live.
That's the truth.
Oh, honey. And there's no shame in my game. For years, I was a coke addict. I never once spent as much on cocaine as I spend on wardrobe and makeup. Mm-hmm. And you just don't stop spending it.
No, you never
do.
You
really don't.
You never do.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Everybody, Gracie Steele of past
Hello, Gracie.
Imperial Court of New York. Thanks for tuning in, Gracie. She's fabulous.
Alexis, what is that saying? Yeah, the drag queen. She.
Oh yeah, well that's just another thing because in my heyday, Okay, I never walked into a bar for less than like $300. Good luck getting that now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, being a drag queen is like being in a high school rock band. You're wearing $5,000 worth of look to get into a $500 car to go to a $50 gig.
Right.
Ain't that right, Tony?
Oh God, yes.
No, because seriously, like I'm an Evening at Lacage cast member, which is definitely before your time, Carmen. But that used to still get me a high price. Now you're only getting good money if you're RuPaul's Drag Race alumni. And even though Lacage did open a lot of doors for me, it's at a time when even amongst the gay community, we were still exotic entertainers. Okay, we weren't common. Okay, now with the RuPaul's Drag Race, okay, she put drag back on the map, but she made it too visible.
Mm-hmm.
Now drag queens,
Yeah, New York City, there's a show around every single corner.
Oh God, yeah.
drag bingo, drag brunch, drag bingo brunch.
I know that's why I'm
drag
excited to perform and go to New York.
drag everywhere now. It's not exotic anymore. It's not magical anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, and then you got girls complaining that they're not making this, they're not making that. And my answer is, well, you should have thought of that before you went to Rainbow Shop and decided to do what you do for $25 and free drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But, not that every young queen does that. I do get a little shady when I say that. But it does happen in a lot of cases. And if you're going to do drag, I don't care how young. Look at you and Beth and Ivy. You bitches are young, but you're bringing drag.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be mad at that. Okay, I see the glitter, I see the makeup, I see the hair. These are what I look for. And the fact that you bitches take the time to learn the words to your song before you perform it is another good thing. It really is. Because also, I've judged several drag competitions.
Peanut butter watermelon time.
Watermelon, pineapple, peanut butter, motherfucker.
Watermelon bubblegum, that's the one.
Oh, thank you. That brings us back to the mashups.
The mashup.
There we go.
There was a time when I could sing. Tony sings very well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but because I could sing at one time, when I lip sync, not only do I make it a point to know my words, but as someone who could sing at one time, I know how my face, my throat, my facial expression should look at certain points of the song. That being said, plus anyone who's ever spoken in public or really sang a song also knows, and Tony, please correct me if I'm wrong, that the spoken word is more difficult to lip sync than a song to music.
Very difficult. Very difficult.
Yeah, but we do it every time we do Bosom Buddies, girl.
Wow, true.
We've also been doing it a long time. But no, the spoken
Although
word.
Bosom Buddies, it's not really. Well,
certain moments of it, yeah, but even the spoken word is kind of sing-songy. You're right.
Like a pitter-patter kind of a thing.
But still, okay, the spoken word is more difficult to lip sync.
Very difficult, very difficult.
Now, I have seen a couple of mashups that as much as I don't like them, I had to applaud. I mean, the bitches were fabulous.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, when you get one of these bitches that comes out doing a mashup that doesn't even know the words to the song, let alone can lip sync the spoken word, that to me creates a problem.
And when it's like going over like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then they think that doing backflips and death drops will save you from not knowing your words. Not if I'm on the paddle.
No.
If I'm on the paddle and you can give me back-to-back death drops without knowing your lip sync, you might as well just drop dead because I ain't scoring you shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told that when I judge things, some girls cringe. I really can't imagine why.
I've been seeing a lot of drama going on. I forget what the bar is. They'll probably come to me in New York. That they're like really well known for the drag competitions or whatever, and they just came out with like a new rule where if they don't like your number within like a minute or 30 seconds.
Oh no! Actually, the version I heard is if you don't look a certain way, your song will be faded out before it reaches 60 seconds.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. How do you feel?
Well, thank you, Dylan. And oddly enough, the wig wizard Frank Picari does my hair. He
Mhm.
just happens to also be the nice Tony Holmprom's husband.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But Dylan, thank you so much. Actually, Frank did this week too.
Mhm.
And you know what? This is one of the most beautiful things about any Wig Wizard wig. Frank did this wig for me, and I have washed it several times, and I let it dry, fluff it, and it still comes back to what it's supposed to be. I mean, the set is everything. The set is everything. Now, to toot my own horn, what Frank likes about me is that I respect and know how to properly maintain the wigs he does for me. But no, that's just it. I've redone this wig several times, and it always comes right back. I mean, Frank does a wig for me. He doesn't see it again for months. There's no need to. He's just that great at it.
Mhm.
No, wait. Now, what's happening with this contest? Because I haven't heard about this.
Oh, yeah. No, so anyway, one of my children told me about this. I'm
Uh-huh.
not going to mention, I don't remember the name of the venue. I do remember
Okay.
the name of the hostess, but I'm not going to go there.
Okay.
But there's a drag competition going on in Manhattan as we speak. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know at this moment. But it's been told to me that unless you look a certain way, your song will be phased out with there before it reaches 60 seconds.
Mhm. So if they don't like you in 60 seconds, they're just
No. You have to look a certain way. Basically,
fuck. Like you can't go out
basically,
there looking like a
if
butt.
how I'm getting this is what these rules entail is basically if you look like when the Goodwill bin blew up, you should have ducked. Don't bother entering.
Oh.
Yeah, no, because you know what? That's another thing. Because some girls, I mean, I understand part of the premise for these competitions. Like I host, well, not host, I have judged one that's very popular right now called Polish the Queen.
I'm familiar.
The hosts are Fifi Dubois, who's fabulous, and Erica Clash, where if you like to be shocked yet still entertained, go see Erica. And a friend of mine, the very handsome Phil Chanel, produces the show. Now, that's, Polish the Queen is a competition that's designed so that younger girls or even just less known girls can show their stuff and get critique from more established entertainers. But the vibe I'm getting from the start, I was told about this other competition that takes place in a different place. Um, Basically, they're not, you don't come here looking to polish yourself. The vibe I'm getting from the story I was told was if you're not polished, don't bother.
Oh.
Which I get because I'm rather jaded.
Uh-huh.
Yet at the same time, I really don't see that as fair either.
No. And I'm sure
Just
you
like
what
I
you
was
mean.
told,
were putting
just
yourself
like
out
I was
there.
told about another competition. Get this, and this is I don't go out that much unless I'm doing a charity event or I'm booked. I mean, because at my age, put it this way, I'm okay with staying home. And I also know what I bring to the table, so I'm not afraid to eat alone. But that being said, I was also told, like, because usually you do a show, unless it's for charity. Tony and I do a lot of charity gigs. When we do charity events, we're not only donating our time and our talent, but our tips as well. But I was told there's this one competition going on that the Queen started out getting to keep their tips. I mean, come on, they're competing, they're not getting paid. So the tips is a nice thing. And some of the young ladies actually are counting on that tip money to get on the subway back home, maybe. But that one night, a queen decided, well, now the tips are going to be kept and be the prize money for the winner.
Ooh, how do you feel about that?
Honey, we'll put it to you this way.
There was a lot of
If I was part of that,
controversy, and
I probably would have wound up on Rikers that night.
they stopped that contest actually.
Oh, they did. They should have, because that's not fair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's not fair. And for such a rule to be made, a poll should be taken among the contestants to see if they're okay with it.
See, like I
as opposed to somebody who's already getting paid,
right?
Okay, to make that decision. Okay, it's not hers. Oh, Tatiana, I have
Right.
something for you, honey. You need to call an old lady this week. Tatiana Monet, we love her.
Yes, me too.
Mm.
See, like, I started hosting a contest at a local bar. I did it last year. New Bar Superstar. We're going to be doing it again in October, and there's the bar, gives a cash prize to the winner and the runner up, and but the contestants when they're performing, I tell the audience, please, tip your performers. Whatever they make in tips, that's theirs to keep.
Well,
Whether
that's
they,
also like when I've
it's
been a
only
judge
fair.
when I've been a judge at Polish the Queen, even the hosts say, please tip your judges
Absolutely.
when they perform.
Right.
They're very good about that.
Right.
But for the host of the event, who's actually getting paid to decide what happens to the contestants' tip money, I don't find that to be acceptable.
Yeah, no.
Especially since some of these contestants are on the young side. Some of them are college students. Some of them might have actually needed that tip money to get back to campus or back home.
Sure.
So who is this queen to decide what's done with the tips that were not made during her performance?
Yeah.
Had it been me, there would have been news cameras.
Oh.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's like many times I've donated my tips for a charitable cause.
No,
It
you know
doesn't
what
bother
now?
me.
Carmen, do they do charity events up in Vermont?
Yeah, they do a couple things. I'm trying to think of which one that's
Hi,
the
Eric.
I believe it's
Thank you, Eric.
I think it's Winter is a drag ball is an annual event that they have in Burlington.
Okay.
I believe it's hosted by the House of LeMay. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Actually, you should add that to your list. They're somebody to talk to. They're very interesting.
And who would I look for?
Amber LeMay, I believe, would be the one you'd want to hook up with. She has her own.
If you know her, put her in contact with me.
No, absolutely.
That was Tony.
Like, I can't even talk on her because I honestly don't know too much about her. But
thank you, Tatiana. You're right.
Yes.
Tatiana, a friend of Tony's of mine, stated charity is different than a drag show.
Absolutely.
I mean, because a standard drag show, but charity, even though it might be a drag show for charity, if the show is for charity, it does carry a different vibe. Tatiana, honey, thank you for bringing that up. It's true. She's absolutely right. But no, but that's good to know. So you've done charity benefits and whatnot.
Yeah, a couple little things. Emoji Nightmare does a lot of stuff for the community and a lot of stuff. She works for Pride Center Vermont and does a lot of stuff for them. She does all sorts of different gigs for different charities or community building stuff like that.
Well, that's good to know because eventually, whether it be through the Imperial Court or just something that Tony and I do on our own, the next event that I plan or that we plan, I would love to have you girls come down for it.
Mm.
Because also, and I have respect for the majority of my fellow entertainers, but seriously, how many times can you see the same performers?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter how many celebrity impersonations, which is a topic we're going to approach again if one of you reminds me, celebrity. But it doesn't matter how many celebrity impersonations you do, whether you sing live, whether you dance, whether you lip sync. After a while, seeing the same performers at every event gets tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting to say for somebody to say, well, let's explain that picture goes to the opening of an envelope. I mean, seriously. Am I right or wrong, Tony?
No, you're right.
So
actually, that's another good. That makes me think of something. Now, Carmen, you said there's only like about 6 of you up there.
Wow,
performing.
That's right. She did say that.
Now, and I guess there aren't that many venues either. Is there like a lot of pressure to do different numbers, not do the same numbers?
In a sense, yeah. I was obviously being over dramatic. There are more than 6 performers. There actually is like a nice.
Basically, she just sees 6 performers worthy of acknowledging their existence.
I never said
definitely one of my kids. You didn't have to. Anyway, yeah, she's definitely a flame. So,
yeah, but definitely just because like even if you travel, there is such a condensed community of people who are into the drag and burlesque. So you want to keep obviously changing, and I'm sure in New York City.
That's something else I'd like to see. Since at one time they were intertwined, I would like to see more drag performers working with burlesque performers.
Is that not really a thing in New York? Do you not really ever see that?
We don't see that much burlesque in New York.
that was going to be another
And
question.
it's not that it doesn't exist; it does, but it's not. We'll just say it's not the bill of fare.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually miss that.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, Tony, actually Tatiana. I'm hosting the show with Tony.
Yes.
But no, the girls from Vermont sadly can't make the '80s show this year. But no, I know, right? But no, but the thing is, hi
Hey, Nick
Nikki,
Lyon.
Nick Lyon, a staple in New York City nightlife, and the fact
Hi,
that
Lisa.
hell doesn't hurt anything. Nick is my next ex-husband,
Yes. Future ex-husband.
so
House of Yes in Brooklyn does burlesque.
Yeah. There's a lot of burlesque in
does
Brooklyn.
it really? Thank
There's
you, Lisa.
There's actually quite a bit of burlesque in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, actually, Tatiana, I didn't think you were that old. Girl, I love you, but you just dated yourself. Escuelita. I remember Escuelita very well. I performed at
Yes.
Escuelita. And yeah, you're right. They did. And that's just, and the girls did do, there was burlesque there. And the girls did do group numbers too. I can't remember the last time I saw a good group number.
Mm.
I mean, like we do. I mean, every now and then it wouldn't be every drag show, but every now and then the girls would get together and you get like the whorehouse sequence from Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. And you
Mm-hmm.
would get there was just a lot of You Can't Stop the Beat from Hairspray.
We definitely do try our best. We do a lot of group numbers. I'm not going to say that they're going to go in your category of amazing
a cigarette,
but we definitely do have fun.
Mm.
We definitely do them.
But no, but see, we don't see that in New York anymore. At least not in the shows that Tony and I do. I would love to see more of that.
Mm-hmm.
I really would.
Amy would love to hear that because she's always pushing the group numbers, and I'm like, not
Yeah,
always.
I know. Thank you, Tatiana. I just said that. Like in my day, I didn't walk into a bar for less than 303 or 350, and that was before I made tips. And plus, in my day, you had to have a car to do. Hi, LaBelle. You had to have a car to do drag because it would not be uncommon that a popular girl, she'd be booked just to give you an idea, like clubs from the day. You'd be going on at Stars at one time, and don't say it take too long. Say your goodnights because you need to get halfway across Long Island to do the next gig at Millennium. I mean, there was a time where a popular queen would also be booked in 2 to 5 places in one night.
Mm-hmm.
But that, my dear, was a long time ago in a galaxy
far, far away.
like my 24-inch waistline. I'm not, see, unfortunately for me, I'm not petite like my co-hostess, which is what they're calling short these days. So, but sweetie. But yeah, no, but group numbers, and thank you for bringing it up, Tatiana. Group numbers are something I would love to see come back.
Mm-hmm.
Sad to admit it, the last time I saw a group number, you remember the show, Tony. It happened one winter.
Vaguely. Sometimes one tries to push things out of one's mind.
Well, there are things that you remember, and then unfortunately, there are things you simply cannot forget. Although you may try. Just like the one guy, there were like throughout the years, I would say in the past 10 years, I met a man who actually impressed me. Do you know why he impressed me?
Why?
Because he didn't remember who I was.
Oh.
That impressed me because men have spent tons of money in therapy trying to forget me. And this one couldn't remember me. I had nothing. I was actually impressed. But what was that, LaBelle? It's not. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
but you know what?
they don't want to pay anything.
Part of the reason that the venues really don't pay anything anymore is because since Drag Race, now every little faggot wants to grow up and be a drag queen, and they're so attention starved they'll do it for next to nothing. That's the problem for girls like us who've been doing it for years and treat it like the art form that it really is. That's why, Carmen, when I see young ladies like you and Bethadone and Amy and the what you put into it, to me that's impressive. Because a lot of young performers you see today do not do that. They think a shake and go wig and a dress from Rainbow Shop is all they need. Girl, no. Just
Mm.
not. No.
That is very nice and affirming to hear.
No, but it's the truth. I mean, when I met you girls at Crystal's birthday party, I was actually impressed. I'm like, oh, look at these bitches. I
I know
got
what you said.
I got wigs older than these bitches, and they're bringing it.
Mhm.
I was impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I was impressed because I mean, seriously, I mean, to see somebody so young, because to me, female impersonation is an art form. And they say, oh, well, there's all different levels of drag. Drag comes from Shakespearean theater. It's literally a margin note, meaning dressed as girl. Okay? Like you see the bearded drag and girls doing drag. Is there a place for it? Yes, of course there is. And some of these entertainers are phenomenal. But it's not what I consider drag. Don't call yourself a drag queen. Call yourself a performance artist because you certainly are.
Performance
And
art.
entertaining. Don't even get me started on how entertaining a lot of these artists are. And they are indeed artists, just not necessarily what I would consider a drag artist, but definitely an artist all the same. Because some of these people, whether it be their singing voice, their comedy talent, oh yeah, you won't be able to get out of your seat when they perform. They're that fabulous, but they're not necessarily drag for what drag is really supposed to be. Because a true female impersonator, we're not that far off from being magicians. Because if only, and I've said this how many times on the show now, Tony? I know if I had a nickel for every time I said it, I'd be, huh, we'll put it this way. Not only would we be on network TV, we would own the network. Uh, but the fact of the matter is, we're not that far off from magicians. Because if only for a moment, when we go out on stage, we are making our
Okay,
audience.
I've lost all audio.
I hear you fine. Can you hear me, Carmen?
I can't hear a thing.
Can you hear me now?
I, I don't know what happened.
Carmen, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I'm listening. I was into it.
Oh, so we only lost Tony. So anyway, we'll be back to Tony in a minute.
She's
We'll
fine.
be back
I'm the only one who can't. I'm the only one who can't hear anything.
That's okay. You're good.
That's unfortunate. But like I said, no, well, I didn't mute her. I don't have the capability. She can mute me. I can't mute her.
So if she's reading me to filth, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it.
Well, yeah, especially because we're doing this live. She can't edit it. But I believe we're like magicians because if only for a moment,
La
we are
la
making the
la
audience
la la la.
we are making the audience see something or
Oh,
someone who in reality isn't there. Am I right or wrong?
I see your point.
Yeah, so that especially if you do a celebrity.
I'm gonna remove myself for a second to see if that makes
Yes,
a
okay. Well, now
Oh, thank God.
now the show really
So
begins.
good these days.
So, but no, but see, that's what I'm saying. When I met you gals, can you hear me now, Tony?
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Gotta press volume up.
Yeah, volume. Hold on, let
I
me
don't know what
text her.
happened.
Hold on. I lost my phone. Ain't this some shit?
Bear with me.
Yeah, she's experiencing technical difficulty.
That's okay. Glad it's not me.
I can't with her. She's gonna hate me for this. Hold on. I suffer from CSS. Can't see shit.
What are you telling her?
No, I can't see my phone because technically the contacts I wear now, I'm supposed to be able to read and put my face on. Oh, she's got the headphones now.
No, nothing.
Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Shit. Alma, turn
I
up
got
your
nothing.
hearing aid.
I got nothing.
Hold on.
Well,
Who just
Alexis,
called me
maybe
Grandma
you should
Alexis?
wrap things up because I
Yeah,
can't
you
hear
know
a
we're gonna.
thing.
Yeah, because Tony has no. Oh,
You have to do. Sounds like Tony Home Perm is a bitch.
yes, she
I
is.
guessed it. I got it right. I got it right.
Yes, you did.
I
All
love
right,
it.
you know what? We have to wrap this up because Tony's
I'm
audio.
a mess.
Because Tony's
Oh my
audio took a
lord.
crap. So before we wrap this up, and I'm sweating, my wig is even falling. So where do we find Carmen Gettit on social media?
You can find me under my name, Carmen Gettit.
Oh, that means she does her men in the car. Go ahead.
Yeah, maybe you can see me in
Yeah, and she hides the
with
titty.
some fan visiting.
Uh-huh. So where do we look for you? Not only Facebook, but where else are you, girl?
Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. And what upcoming gigs do you have?
See, we have our monthly brunch in Rutland, Vermont at Strange Fellows. Our next one is already sold out, but we will be posting soon on our June. Yeah, that's
Okay.
our next event coming up.
And before we wrap this up, is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to?
Shout out to my mom, love you. Shout out Beth the Doan. Shout out Amy Lee. See, Emoji Nightmare, good luck, enjoy her. I'm going to send you some information on the House of LeMays. I think you'll find them endlessly fascinating.
Yes,
You'll
please.
share an exhilarating conversation with them. And yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Honey, it was a pleasure having you. Everybody, we're about to sign off. Usually we get rid of the guests first, but we're about to sign off. So on behalf of our guest, Carmen Gettit, myself, the naughty Alexis Flame, and my guest host is the nice Tony Homeperm, I'm saying good night and naughty nightmares.
Good night. Goodbye, Tony.
All right, Tony. Good night, everyone.
Goodbye, Tony.